Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial on data analytics using Python. In this session, you will learn how you can join two data frames using Pandas library. Let's get started. For this tutorial, I have downloaded two CSVs. One is the sales data. In this dataset, we have the customer column and the invoice column. For this invoice, we also have some other details like quantity, category, price, the date, and the place where the shopping is done. Similarly, we have the customer details where we have the customer ID and some other details about the customer. So if you notice, between both of these datasets, we have the column customer ID as common. So in this session, we will try to join both of these two datasets using the common columns, that is the customer ID. So for this session, I would be using the Jupyter Notebook on the VS Code. Let's create a new Jupyter Notebook. Alright. So the first step is to import the Pandas library. We would do that by importing Pandas as P. Here I am aliasing Pandas as P. That means we would be using all the methods by doing the P dot method. Okay. I would also be putting the links to the datasets which we would be using in this session into the description box. You can download it from there. Now we need to import the sales dataset into the data frame. So we would be doing that by using the p.readCSV method. This is the name of the file, and here I am not putting the original location since this file is located into the same folder where I have opened the VS Code. If that's not the case, you would need to give the complete path for this file. Now let's also see what is the data which we have got into this data frame by doing df.head. This will return the top 5 rows of the df1 data frame. Let's try to run it and see. As you can see, we have got 5 rows for this sales dataset. Let's do the same thing for the customer one. Customer. Okay, let's try to run this. Now we have got the customer dataset also data set into this df2 data frame. Now we will try to join these two data frames, the df1 and the df2, using the column method. The common method here is the customer ID. So let's try it out. We would be doing df1 dot merge df2. Here we are using the merge method. Let's try running it. Yep. You are able to see we have been able to join both of these data frames. By default, it is joining on the basis of inner join. And since we have not mentioned the column on which we want to join, so it has automatically found out the common columns and did the join on that basis. But if we want to explicitly tell on which column we want to join, we can do it by using on parameter, and here we can specify which column we want to use, and we can also specify what kind of join we want to do, like the left join or the right join. That we can do by using how. Let's try with left. Since the data which we are having, so we have all the customers detail into the customer data set, so the result of the left and the inner join are same here. But if you have some different data, so you would be able to find out the difference between the left and the inner join. Now let's see another scenario wherein the sales and the customer data frame, the customer ID column is present with different name. Like in the sales, it's present as cust ID, and in the customer data frame it's present as customer ID. So in that case you would need to use left on and right on. Let's see that. Left on. So left on will let us know from the left data frame, which is the DF1, the sales one, on which column we need to join, and the right on will tell us from the right data frame, which is the customer data frame, on which column we need to join. That's all for today's tutorial. Now you have successfully learned how you can join two different data frames using pandas in Jupyter Notebook. I hope you find this tutorial helpful, and if you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more data analytics content.